TikTok, you commie cunts. Turn your Chinese spy phone. Let me show you something. This week, we found out that America's favorite dancing sensation was a front for an evil, corrupt, tyrannical regime. No, not Ellen, or as her staff calls her, Clint Yeastwood. It's TikTok. If you're not familiar with China's viral export, no, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. Guys, what the fuck is going on over there? Y'all are slinging more viruses than the Showtime Lakers. Speaking of fast breaks, TikTok is a social media platform that proves that white people can dance if they're left alone in their room and a black kid does it first. The most popular Chinese app since Spring Rolls got more downloads than Riley Reid's throat. Yikes. And now Yosemite Sam is calling it a national security threat. Security threat? I understand banning TikTok for being an endless scroll of preteens dropping it to Doja Cat, or as Bill Clinton calls it, Uber Eats. But how is it a security threat? Well, it's an oolong story, but when it comes down to data, apps have strong pull-out game, usually just to sell you purses, right, Bron? Just by being on your phone, apps can track shit like where you are, what you search, who you message, and everything else your girl did to ruin your bachelor party. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, whoa, Andrew, wait a pixel-dicking minute. If all apps do this, why is TikTok any different? Well, TikTok is not like other apps because China is not like other countries. When they say they're going to build a wall, they do it. And in 2017, China passed a law requiring corporations to hand over data at the Communist Party's request. Basically, in Beijing, industry and government are bound together like a Chinese woman's feet. TikTok claims they don't send that info to the Chinese government, and they even bought an American CEO who looks like meathead Lance Armstrong. Honestly, he looks like John Cena bent Lance over his bike. I said bike. But because they're a Chinese company, they gotta listen to the communist government. TikTok has been in more teen phones than James Franco. Last year, they paid $5 million to the U.S. government for illegally collecting so many phone numbers of underage girls that Ghislaine Maxwell got jealous. China's been peeking at America for decades. A few years back, this boy band of Chinese army hackers got arrested for stealing the data of 22 million federal employees. Probably how they know the American identity so well. Military, sugar, fried food. How else you think they came up with General Tso's chicken? You're probably thinking, well, the American government is using our social media to spy on China, right? Wrong. We use planes for that, but that's not the point. Our government can't just flip a switch and make tech companies do whatever they want. Our government doesn't censor social media. Social media censors our government. Remember when the FBI wanted inside that terrorist iPhone? Apple told them to kick rocks. We have a separation between government and corporations, unless, of course, you're Halliburton's hollow-hearted human hunter, Dick Cheney. And the other reason why we can't use our social media to spy on China is because China banned all our social media. Yeah, they banned all American apps. That's right. They don't have Google, no Twitter, no Uber. They can't watch all the amazing free and funny content on YouTube and Instagram. They've sent back more apps than Gordon Ramsay. The only Chinese thing Mark Zuckerberg is looking inside is his wife. But yet somehow America's Little Red Riding Hoods are suggesting that Trump is banning TikTok due to xenophobia. What? Then why isn't he banning Alibaba, Samsung, Sony, Honda, Toyota, Kia, Haier? I'll tell you why. Because they're not stealing our data. Most of our shit is manufactured in Asia. Your beloved iPhone was made by Taiwanese company Pegatron, which sounds like a Christmas gift from Porsche de Rossi. We don't care that Nikes are made in China because the only data collected from sneakers is that you love compliments from dudes. It does feel good, I'll be honest. Banning TikTok is not a racist attack on a specific group of people. You know what it is? Rounding up all the white people that want to be black in your country and putting them in concentration camps. Oh, it's Uyghurs? I was confused. Well, look, that's racist. And let me be clear. This isn't about Chinese Americans. This isn't even about Chinese people in China. This is about the Chinese government. Because not only is China banning their own people, they're banning their own apps. They even banned TikTok. Yeah, in China, they use the Chinese version of TikTok called Douyin, probably because they're doing some shady shit. God, they love shade. So, if they're censoring and controlling the content of their own apps in China, what do you think they'll do over here? I'll tell you, the same shit, and it's already happening. After Reddit took $150 million from China, posts about Hong Kong just started disappearing like Uyghurs walking to work. I mean, even LeBron James can't talk about China because they'll hit him where it hurts. So, if they're already censoring us, how bad could it get? Well, if you think Russia impacted our election with a few Facebook ads, imagine if Russia owned Facebook. Yeah, with the rise of TikTok, China could easily spread their ideologies and customs like communism or squatting to smoke a cigarette. Not to mention, China has every DM and stupid video that these 18-year-olds are posting, which they could use as blackmail to force future politicians, judges, and businessmen to do their bidding. You know damn well our first female president is probably pussy popping a pop smoke right now. And look, maybe I'm being an alarmist, but I know how good they are with Dance Dance Revolution. So what do? If we just ban TikTok, another foreign app is going to pop up next year. So maybe the best long-term solution to protect American people is to come up with some sort of regulation on data collection for all companies in and outside the US, especially those controlled by a communist regime. American companies also have to quit being so fucking greedy. They're on their knees salivating at the opportunity of Chinese investment. And these simps are all too willing to backstab hardworking Americans by silencing their voices and pushing propaganda for communist cash. Look, I'm not saying we should be fearful here at all. We are not in danger. And let me be clear, we're the fucking danger. We're the one who knocks. And the way you maintain that position is by being cautious. And if that means swapping TikTok for Reels, then I'm all about it. I love that Zuckerberg made an American knockoff of TikTok. Cause Zuck might be a dork, but that's our dork. And if China's upset that we bootleg their shit, well, hey, now you know how it feels. Thanks, guys. Peace.